Hello and welcome to the RPG that is the real Phil G, coming to you from another episode of Space Engineers. Couple changes I want to go over. First of all, you may notice the background looks a little bit different. That's because I rearranged my bedroom. So I have my desk now kind of in like the corner. So that's why you see like my shelf behind me looking really close. So don't judge me for my little monkey dude right here. Uh, he was a Christmas present. I don't play Call of Duty. I didn't know that that's where that was from. Uh, I just think it's pretty cool. So yeah, he made it a permanent fixture in my game, in my streams now. Rearranged my bedroom and everything. Um, Off camera from the game, I don't remember if I had this all piped up or not. I think I may have done that. Um, I also added three more large containers to go with this. Uh, my plan today is I want to pipe all the way down to there so that I can hook up the uh, the med bay to the rest of this. Uh, I also did a little bit of rearranging, um, mainly because I want to be able to add things to this. So I twisted this. I think that was like the last thing I had done. I had turned this around so that way my H2O2 generators wouldn't get in the way of any of the modules that I'm going to put on here. I also, and I don't know how well this is will work. I think I'm probably going to get rid of it because I don't think this is going to be I don't think this is going to work the way that I think it does. Like I'm pretty sure like this is like a solar panel. It has to be able to have sunlight in order for it to work. So probably going to get rid of that, but I decided I would try it out, see what it looks like. So like I said, might get rid of that. Um, what else did I do? Oh, I added. I think I did this on camera too. I added the little medical bay for this. Um, I took off my thrusters that I had. What else did I do? I feel like I'm missing something. That's I think most of the work I did. Oh, I did add. I moved my H2O2 from up there to down here, and I added another battery. So now the base has two batteries. I did put a block right here with a spotlight so I can see down into the hole uh, as I'm digging through. I believe that's everything. Um, I mainly did that too because first of all I'm gonna have to back this part up. So when the time comes, that way I can add my my speed modules to the assembler. Because this assembler definitely gonna get speed modules. So is that one. And then I believe for this one I'm gonna do two power efficiency modules, and then two probably do two speed for the or two yield for the refinery. This one here is going to get all yield because the main thing I want this to be able to do is give me as many materials as possible, and the only way to do that is with yield. And I figured with this one having all yield, I will probably have to add uh, some solar panels to make sure that I can support that kind of power. So I think that's what I'm going to start with. Is I'm going to add probably see 8 more solar panels across the bottom here to get this more like squared out. So let's start with that. All right. So we're gonna go into production blue. There we go. Solar panels. I do have the colorable ones, but I honestly like these. 6, 7, 8. Okay, that should be 8. Let me open up my menu. Put that right there. You know what? I didn't even look. Did that put it in there? It does not put it in my build planner. So let's go ahead and just put one right there. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, I can just do middle mouse button. Okay. Sweet. I didn't know that. All right, cool. Learned something new. All right, let's get those. And I think that'll actually complete the kind of look for this for the way that this looks. So, oh. I just got an achievement, going green. See, I told you guys I was... Oh, no. I was new to this game. I'm still getting achievements. 6. Oh. Did it put it? Oh, I think it did. Alright, cool. Maybe I should go from the outside in. Like, it seemed to go better that way. Why is this so hard to put on here? There we go. Alright. I guess I got some of the materials already, so let's go ahead and weld up as much as we can. That's one down. Is that all my materials? No. By the way, if there's any new players that are wondering how I know when I have materials on me or not without opening up the menu, if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see that little blue line. That's how much I have on me, which I guess I still have a bunch of stuff on me from before too, which is fine. But like, see how I click on the thing on the assembler here and then it actually got bigger? Did I get everything? No, it's still working. What all do I even have on me? Oh, wow. I do have a lot of stuff on me that for some reason I have. Why do I have a enhanced drill? Well, that's going to go over here for now. Get that and then finish these bad boys up. Yeah, I typically record on the weekends when I have off. And then I end up spending a lot of time watching other people's videos to see what they're doing. Like I like to watch Skystorm. Who else have I watched? Watched a few other people that do this. I think one of my favorites to watch, my definite favorite to watch, is Andrew Man Gaming. Like, I love his content. I can't wait to see what he does for 2025. He just finished up his 2024 series. Left us on a cliffhanger, which I absolutely love it. The way that he did that was pretty funny, and I was even shocked at first. I was like, how in the hell did he do that? I think I know how he did it. And I don't know. I might be wrong. I might be right for all I know, because like I think what he did was he probably set up a timer block. Am I... Did I get it all? Why can't I put 12 girders, 32 solar cells, and 4... Why did it do that? Alright, well, let's put it into production. I don't understand what's going on with this game for me. Like, it seems like sometimes it doesn't put everything into production. And then other times, like, it doesn't want to... Like, it seems to, like, bug out. And I'm wondering if it's something with my system. Because I don't see, like, a lot of people have the problems that I end up having. Well, I don't know. I could be wrong. But yeah, the Andrew Man series was left on an interesting cliffhanger. Um, all right, so that should be a lot more power. Let's see. I want to check my batteries because last time I checked, it was saying like 7 hours for one battery. Ugh. Hold on. Let me fill up my energy. I mean, this is the main reason why I like Medbase is because it does fill up very quickly. I don't feel like I'm standing there all day trying to fill up my energy. So we're going into this. I wanted to look at the batteries. This one says fully recharged in 44 minutes now. This one is saying 5 hours, which that's definitely a lot more reasonable. It was saying like 7 hours yesterday when after I was playing. So one of the other things that I did with this is I went through and I renamed a lot of things and trying to clear up the clutter on this. So this I have it down as MB, to stand for mobile base. So that way I know when I'm working on this what all I'm looking at. And then I want to say, did I do anything for the other guy? I don't believe that I did. So yeah, I went through, I renamed everything, put a little MB on there for mobile base. Just trying to think of different ideas still. I'm still looking for a name. By the time that this episode releases, it'll probably be like I feel like I'll be 2 weeks ahead. So might be like by the time I get your suggestions on what names to make it, I'll probably be like 2 or 3 episodes down. All right, so what I want to work on now, what do I want to work on? I think what I want to work on is finding some gold. I do have platinum over there. Oh, I know what I want to do. And this is something that I didn't think about until recently. Um, and I did it on one of my solo games that I've been playing. Uh, and it might I think like in space it's not going to work nearly as good because a lot of things are a lot further away. Uh, but it might actually help to an extent. So what I want to do, and this is something that I've figured out that seems to work pretty well for me, at least as far as finding like minerals and ores and stuff, is I do a ore detector on the base with an antenna. So what that looks like, oh, I guess I should, oh, do I have someplace? All right, got that one. And let me hit 5. All right, it looks like I have enough materials on me. So I will put that like right there. And then I'm going to put my antenna, number 6. And there's like certain ooh. Yeah, I want to do this one. See what happens. I don't know if that's going to change the range or anything like that, but I'll put that on the actual base, and then it needs the antenna to be able to broadcast it. So let's see if that'll actually help me out at all. Normally, I want to say these only have like a 250-meter range, but I have the ore detector mod to look further away, and it should actually go much further than that. I want to say for me it goes 1,200 meters, like 1,250 meters, something like that. Which that's quite a ways away. I didn't even look. Is it? It is building it, right? Why isn't it building? First of all, let's disassemble all that because I don't need it. Did it already build it? So this is what I'm talking about. Like, a lot of this stuff just seems to be doing its own thing. Alright, first, alright, we got our refinery right here. I need to get to the assembler. Why is that in there? Right here. We'll put that right there. I just got like stuff like all over the place, and it's driving me crazy. Don't need that. Why is all of this in here? Yep. Is that gold or silver? Silver, nickel, iron, the gravel right there. It's all just going right back to this connector for some reason. Alright, that goes there. Throw that there. I don't know why it's building up all this stuff. Let's see, assembler. Go back down to where all the stuff is hiding. Excuse me. Put that there. By the time it gets through all of these, I should be able to put the rest of this in there and disassemble all of that. Put that in there. Put that there. I'm gonna keep the med kit. Oh, got it all. What about that? 2 of them? Alright. I know this is riveting entertainment. Yeah, I decided to rearrange my room a little bit. I feel like my roommate's kind of rubbing off on me right now because I can't seem to keep a thought straight. And like talking and interacting with her, like I'm constantly like trying to follow her train of thought, and she'll literally go from talking about one specific guy, then switch to a whole nother conversation, and then come back to that guy again. I'm like, dude, the fact that I'm able to follow along is a testament to like the way my brain works, I guess. I don't know, like it's insane. All right, let's go back here, disassemble all. um so yeah, like trying to keep up with her has always been a struggle for me, and I feel like it's now bleeding into my ability to interact with normal people. uh but yeah, the trains of thoughts that they are definitely hard for me to follow nowadays. um, I know I put that into production too. It should have been in queue. Okay, let's go back to assembling. I know I have enough materials. There, see? All components in production. And then we go over here. Yeah, it's making everything I need. Which isn't a whole lot. I mean, it literally ended up being what is this? Radio components, and then detector components, and then some girders. Uh, Once it builds these up, I guess I'll go back to disassembling so that way I can have nothing but raw materials again. I think what my goal for today will be is I want to take the little miner. I'll do a load of ice, and then I'm probably going to explore some of these. I need to get gold for superconductors. Uh, I've already found platinum, so I'm good there. Um, and then yeah, I think that's the main thing is I need to find gold so that I can make superconductors for all the different modules that I'm going to be using. All right, where are we at? Almost done. 27 more to go. So let me know if you what you think of my new setup. Like, is this more? I feel like it's a little more intimate. There's a lot less like stuff going on in the background, a lot less distance. So I feel like it brings things a little bit closer, makes it like easier to watch. Um, I also I have a ring light, so uh, it's a little small one that I got like years ago, and I haven't used it in. I mean, I haven't used it for streaming purposes because like the way it was set up was not very
Energy
good.
low.
Of course, it's slow, but it was a very good setup. So I never really got to use it, and I ended up spending most of my time recording in the morning because the lighting in here was a lot better. Um, which it's still morning, which I don't know if you could tell what with all the light coming through the window. Uh, why doesn't that one fill up my hydrogen? Um, but yeah, that's it's kind of where I why I did it was because I wanted to make it look a little better on camera. And now that I have the back of my desk is actually accessible now, so I have all my cables managed. Uh, that way I can I'll be able to work on stuff and set things up to where it looks optimal. I might actually move my light over to the other side of because I've got two monitors set up here, so the monitor I'm playing on is on this side. The monitor I'm watching recording is on this side. And I feel like my mic is casting a shadow on me because of where my light's at. So maybe if it's on the other side, it'll work better. I don't know. But let's go look for some gold. Oh, what was that? That was my batteries, I think. All right, so I did delete the ones that were here. That's my miner batteries, so we will recharge on off. Okay. It looks like they're on auto already. All right. So let's unlock. And I kind of want. Oh yeah, I need to get a load of ice first. I'm trying to get in the habit of just, oh, one thing too is blocks. We're going to switch this one to that. And then I can just drill like right here to be able to get ice. I think. Let me see if I can find the closest way to get to that. Which just looks like it might be the closest from here. Oh, getting closer. Alright, now I'm not getting so close. I think like the closest was right here, it looks like. Yeah, we'll go right here. And I'm gonna just right click mine to clear out some of the area. So I can make a little hole, and then hopefully we will find the ice really quickly. I've never actually, like, all the ice that I've found previously was on the surface, so this will actually be my first time finding ice buried inside of an asteroid. And I'm hoping that I will be able to tell that I'm at ice. Like, I'm thinking that it's going to kind of give that shiny look to it like it does on the planets. But then, you know, you never know. It's space. They could do things differently in space. Like, maybe it looks different because of not having atmosphere. Who knows? Main thing is I'm trying to stay going in one direction, so that way I know that I can just either A, back up, or else I'm gonna have to make like a huge cave. Oh, I think that's the ice. Yeah, that looks like ice. It kind of looks a little wet. So yeah, I'll grab some of this. And I think I'm almost full. Alright, that looks like full right there. Oh, wow, that is awesome. I actually was able to spin around. This is why I like this miner right now. It's a little stubby miner, but like, it's so convenient. And it does things that, like, the other ships that I've built never worked this good. Like, this guy is a champ, let me tell you. I mean, I feel like in all of the other cases, like, I was on, like, Earth, so you always were fighting against gravity and stuff like that. And maybe that's why I kind of sucked on flying them on the planets. Is like, I'm not used to accounting for gravity or something. I don't know. But ever since I've been using this miner here, like, it seems to have worked out for me pretty well. Let's see how well this works. Look, locked in place. Let's get unloaded. I want to bring that up and look and see what happens. Cockpit is empty. All that ice. Look, it's already unloaded, I think. Where's my modular? Oh, there's still ice in my modular, but it's on its way out, I'm willing to bet. Well, you know what? I can just throw it in one of these. That should be one of the containers in front of me. Yeah. Alright. And what's my battery look like? Batteries on here are oh. Gotta show the hidden ones. There we go. All right, so I'm still not 100% charged on this. So let's do this. I'm gonna set this to charge for a little bit. We're gonna pull the charge, and now let's look at that to see how long it's gonna take to charge. All right, we got that one. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And then the batteries over here, they'll be depleted in 2 hours, and then that one in 45 minutes. Perfect. So I am actually just going to wait here and charge the battery. So I'll probably cut this part out of the video so that way you guys don't have to wait. All right, so I know I've got a little bit of time left. It says, according to here, it says I've got another like 6 minutes till this is fully recharged. So I'm thinking about let's use our time a little wisely. Um, and I don't know how I want to set this up because I feel like if I work on this, oh, let me go over here too because I do know that I'm gonna need steel plate. So let's go back to production, go back to assembly, and let's make 2,000 steel plate. We'll also make 1,000 interior plate, and then probably 2,000 construction components. Just so that this is actually doing something. But what I'm thinking about doing is working on making how the body of the ship is going to look. Because obviously it's going to have to go up to a minimum of this height. And then I believe the lowest point is where my H2O2 is at. Or no, that's my O2 tank. Or oxygen tank. O2 tank. That's funny. And then obviously that's going to be the minimum width. Might go out a little bit further. And I think I need to try to make it the same on both sides. Now, if I look at this correctly, it looks like, yeah, like this side over here is a little bit longer than this one. So let me see if we can figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll say 5, maybe 6. So 7 blocks wide on this side. So that means we need to go at least 7 blocks on that side. So I'm actually going to use the back of this as like my oh, what do I have on me? Let me put those. I'll keep them on me. Let me so I'm gonna go right here. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that goes out quite a ways, which is good. We're gonna go 7 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Make sure it looks like it's past that, which it does. Actually, great way to know for sure is we'll go like this. And this is just to where the outside wall. I hate when that happens. But this is going to only be like the outside, where the outside wall of the ship will be. Yeah, see, that gives me plenty of room on both sides. And then that way I know roughly the area that I have to work with. And I think what I'll do something similar on the other side. Then that means I have all of this area to play with as far as what I build on the inside. And you know what? thinking about it because I'm probably going to, like, I have a thought. Like, my thought is I kind of want to make it look like a, I don't know, like I'm thinking like a V type shape to where it comes like out like to down there, like it like comes out from here, but then like at towards the front we start narrowing and coming in. That is not going to be the front. Like that's just a temporary solution. So that chair can come back, and then I'm gonna have like much more stuff to go in the front. Plus, I need to extend that out so that way my ship isn't like right up against the base, because that is another issue altogether. But I think that's a good start. So maybe what I'll do, I think this is probably a good point to where I should start going inwards with it. And I need to make sure it's up tall enough too. So probably from here, go up to, is that tall enough? That's right there at the edge. So we'll go like 2 more blocks. That is the maximum height of the ship. And then just for argument's sake, we'll go all the way across after I come over here and pick this up. And then let's see. Let me go ahead and bring this way. Just so it's even on both sides. Oh, no. One more block. Really? Like I got that close? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh. So that should be the maximum height of the ship along with the maximum width. Let's go ahead and go as deep as we can go. Get these moves down. Let's see, that's gonna be like right there. That's gonna be right across the bottom. So let me do one more down. Nope. One more down. And now we go across that way. Is that it? Yeah. All right, so that's a good start for like the framework. It's very blocky. I'm not going to keep it blocky, obviously, but essentially that's the area that I'm working with. Um, they'll make for a pretty decent sized ship, I think. Yeah. I could probably even just go through and fill this all out. But I kind of want to keep it like this for the time being, just showing how I'm working on it. Oh, I didn't ever set up the ore detector, did I? Let's do that real quick. So ore detector, where is that at? All right, this ore detector right here, we are going to, okay, it is using a broadcast antenna. All right, so now I just gotta look at the antenna. Make sure that the range is set on that. which it looks like it's set to 5,000, which I think that's fine. Enable broadcasting, show ship name, no. Okay. So, I don't think it found any more ores, which is expected. Oh, this should be done. Let's look at that. Yep, 100% charged. Alright, so we want to press 7 to turn all those on. Press 8 to take that off, and then 9 to unlock. Alright, so we should be good. I want to go to that rock over there. I don't know why, but these rocks all seem like they are hopefully finding gold on these, so let's see if we can find any. I have lost ships in space before, so I'm gonna try to take this as carefully as possible. And just coast. I wish there was a way to find out how far away an object is. So you know, like, when to hit the, or turn on the dampeners, so that way you don't run into it. Like, I'm assuming that, like, if it looks close, I should probably turn it off. But I don't know. Some of these rocks out here look really good. I want to check that one out too. So I'll probably check this one out, swing them by to get these, and then hit that one. And if I don't find gold on any of those, then I guess I'll just keep looking. But like, those are my higher prospects at the moment. That doesn't look like we're close yet. I'm assuming that that rock is probably as big as the one that we set up our base on. So I'm assuming that when I get to it... Oh. Why does this look weird? Am I not facing the right way? That's the rock I'm going to, isn't it? Oh. I was getting confused with that one. Yeah, I want to look at that one. 40,000 meters. I don't know. What is that for? Oh, I'm in planetary gravity. Yeah, we're stopping right now. I don't want to be in planetary gravity. Let's go to that other big one that I saw. Where did that go? It's platinum. That's me. That's the big one right there. I just started realizing I'm like in gravity. I'm like, what is that? I guess that's why the numbers came up. So maybe not go to this one. Maybe I should go a little bit further out. I definitely need to find gold, though. I know I have some gold. And there is gold on the planet I could go to if I really, really wanted to, but this ship doesn't operate in atmosphere, so... I think I'm still in the gravity well. So I should probably, like, not go this way. What's nice about the mod, though, too, is, like, as long as I'm close enough, like, within 500 meters, which is a long range, or 250 meters for the ship. But that's that's a long range to be able to detect ore. So I should be able to just fly right by and see if there's anything on here. And yeah, I think I'm too close. So let's get back out into space, like away from the planet. I'm sure I can find other asteroids or something that are closer to my base, but further from the planet. Like, let's look at this one here. I think I'm almost out of the gravity well. Isn't it like 4,200 meters? Yeah, I'm out of gravity well. So we'll put that on. I did not put a camera on this, so I can't like search that way. But this is gonna probably be a pretty short episode. uh Not necessarily short. Like I try to, like I said in my last one, I try to keep it down to an hour. Uh, Only because the way I figure is like people want to like maybe get away, like they might not have a whole lot of time to watch an entire video. Um, so like, putting a little bit out there at a time, and I've got to maintain my schedule too. So, um, but yeah, we're a few, not really that many more days. Like, let's see, today's the 12th. So we're what, 10? We're a little more than 2 weeks away from Space Engineers 2. And I cannot wait. I am super excited, super stoked. I want to see some amazing creations. I want to do some amazing creations myself. Like, I want to do some cool stuff on there, and I can't wait to see what that's going to look like. They just recently announced that the mods will be on the Steam store, which I know a lot of people were excited or upset about it being on mod.io. Um, and apparently, so enough people complained that Keen heard them, and they're like, "All right, well, looks like you guys want it on Steam, so we're gonna put it on Steam." Uh, which is one of the things I love about Space Engineers community is like you literally all you have to do is like enough people to say, "Hey, this is not what we want," and they actually listen. Like that's a crazy thing to me. Like I remember growing up as a kid, like you could be mad about a movie and it's like, "Oh, well, what are you going to do?" Like I knew from a very young age that uh the um that the Mario Brothers movie, now the original Mario Brothers movie with John Leguizamo, that movie was essentially trash. Uh, and that was like that was just a terrible movie and not representative of what the game was actually like. And this is the funny thing about that too is that at that time I was maybe like 11 or 12. Uh to be that aware at that time, I felt like that was a big deal. Like kids would watch anything. They're like, we don't care. Like we just want to see flashing colors on the screen or whatever. Like nowadays, I feel like kids are just 100% built differently nowadays because I guess they're just bombarded with content all the time. Like they're always on tablets or phones or whatever. I didn't have a phone, and I didn't have my own phone until I was 22. Like that was a long time ago. I say a long time ago. It really was. Like for me, 22 was 20, almost 23 years ago. I'm an old man. I don't know what to do, but I still like to play Dungeons and Dragons and Space Engineers. Ooh, speaking of Dungeons and Dragons, I'm in the middle of a campaign right now, and I feel like I'm really close to doing some really cool stuff in that game. Uh, I currently play a rock gnome, artificer, rogue. And I say artificer rogue, even though rogue should probably be my main class because, oh, I hate when that happens. That was a Mayday, and I missed where it was at. That means they're close. Oh, you guys think this rock over here has something? Oh, there it is. Shit. I'm going right towards it, aren't I? Let's go this way. Try to get away from it a little bit. I feel like all these rocks are so far away. And they are. That's 13 kilometers. Let me go to this one. That off, or on, I guess. Now off, and we'll go this way. We'll get up to 50 meters. Uh, yeah, I'm playing a rogue artificer. Um, some really cool stuff. I have his name is Ladron Shadowcloak. Ladron is French for thief, which I thought was funny. Um, and then because I'm an artificer, I'm specifically a uh, battlesmith artificer. Uh, so that means I get my steel defender, and my steel defender is a giant millipede that I've named Rolly, and literally has like all the legs and stuff, and he does like cobra stance and stuff like that when I'm riding around on him and fighting. Uh, the haven't had a whole lot of battles yet, but I've been playing with him since October. Currently level 5. I discovered righteous something. Hmm. I wonder what that is. Oh, there's a mining transport. Well, I'll leave that guy alone. I'm just going to my rock. Is it that one there? Which one is it? I think it's got to be that one, right? But I like it. I've got a pretty good DM. Uh, we play online on Discord. I'm thinking about uh, adding my Discord channel to my YouTube page. So if anyone ever wants to join the Discord, they are more than welcome to. And then I can also set it up so that way if I ever play a game uh, and you want to join me, I will have like I'll make that'll be what I do for like an alternate series because like I want to like I've had ideas but like I want to keep this one as is, like just messing around, doing my own thing. But I've been thinking like I play this game way too much. And what I would like to do is set up a game that I play for the channel and then set up a world of the game to where I can play with other people and just kind of like do my own thing, and then other people can come in and maybe even potentially stream both. So that way, anyone that wants to play, they can come in at any time and they'll be able to play. Uh, and then, it'd be fun to like go around and then just like see what things people decide to create in the game. Uh, I know I said like I was trying to stay away from the planet, but like I feel like I keep getting closer and closer. Here, let's turn the dampers back on. Let's see where we're at. I know that that's right there. I don't see. Well, there's a rock right here. Let's go to that one. But I think it'd be cool to like be able to like plug into the game and then see what people have built. Like maybe just exploring the one planet. And then I found some mods that I want to include. One of them that looked really interesting too was a city planet. And I was like, that sounds cool. Uh, I found a mod too that's supposed to put NPCs into the game to where they actually just do their own thing, like literally make it feel more alive. Like in my head, I'm thinking this is gonna be more like Grand Theft Auto 5, to where it's like people walking around doing their thing, but they're not really paying attention to you unless if they're part of a faction that is actively against you, like the pirates. But I feel like it's not going to be so overly complicated that it's to that level to where they're like walking down the street talking to people and having their own interactions. Like nothing cyberpunkish or anything like that. Uh, but I'd like to see what that mod looks like, and maybe if I'm it. One of the things that I do want to do also is I want to build my own server that I can keep running 24/7. So that way, if anyone wants to play the game, server's up and running. You can go on anytime you want. You don't have to have me on the game at all to play it. I don't know if that's how that works. If anyone has any information on how that works, I'd be very willing to listen. Um, but yeah, like I've got a lot of ideas that I would love to try. Uh, I'm just looking at my O2 and I am getting really low. So if I don't find anything on this rock, then I'm going to call it. Because I'm going to have to go back to base and make sure that I don't die. Because that is the one thing that this does need is the O2 generator. Which I could probably, that would probably be the thing I do, is rework this so that I can add the O2 generator to the back. So that way I can get oxygen and hydrogen as needed. And I don't think it would even make it that much bigger. Like I could probably just take the cockpit out and then slap one in there. So I think if I remember correctly, I put a conveyor converter on the back. So literally swapping out the conveyor converter with the H2O2 and then hooking up the cockpit to that, I think that'd be more than enough. And then this ship would have everything and be perfect. The only thing I might have to like move the drills a little bit because they are kind of like set to the side of the cockpit. I don't know. Man, that rock looks like I feel like it's still so far away. You know what? That would have been a better one to do. Just look, like, I'm pretty far away. This, I mean, this is like practically a planet. Like, it's a mountain in space. Like, or by comparison, this would be what Pluto is to the Earth. And people all upset that it got downgraded from planet to dwarf planet. It's like, dude, it's still a planet. It's just not. It's a dwarf planet because it's tiny by comparison. I don't know, you guys think I'm close enough to turn off the dampeners yet? I'm only going 48 meters per second. Or turn on the dampeners. I keep saying that. Like, my ons and off, like, just bear with me. I do suffer dyslexia a little bit. I feel like all of us do to an extent. Alright, I think I'm close enough to turn off my dampeners now. So am I going to do that? No. I'm going to get closer and then I'll turn it off and then wreck into the planet, or rock. It looks like, yeah, we're pretty damn close. So let's go ahead and turn that off. Just check out this rock, and then if there's nothing on there, then I'm going to be a little upset, but whatever. And I'm like not fully checking this thing out. I'm just gonna like go close enough to where I can find any spots. If I see it, I will check out those spots. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume that this is just a giant rock, and then probably put the I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the spectrometer, because otherwise this is going to be insane trying to find gold in space. Okay, I can check out these guys on my way back, I think. I just gotta keep an eye on my oxygen because I'm only down to 41, and this is kind of going out of the way, but I've got plenty of time to get back to the base, so I'm not too concerned. But I can check out these, looks like 4 or 5 rocks right here. I'm just gonna call them rocks, okay? If you don't like that, yell at me in the comments, get me engagement. I'm cool with that. Whatever floats my rocks. I've been thinking about doing, like running some of my material that I use in my playthroughs. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? You want to hear some jokes? Most of my stuff, I'm gonna tell you, it is gonna involve me talking a lot because I'm more of a storyteller type comedian. Think like Tom Segura, Bert Kreischer. Yeah, I like to tell stories. So some of the stuff will be long, but if you hang out with me long enough, I'll get there and you'll probably have at least one of those mildly entertaining laughs. Like, don't expect anything too crazy. I don't see anything on these rocks. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Oh, there's an ore right there. Silicone. How much you want to bet I've been to these before, and just because I never marked it, because I feel like I've been there. I remember finding a lot of silicone, and I'm just like, that's all you find in space, it seems like, is silicone or nickel. Besides stone. And it's like you can get all of that from the rocks. That's why I'm so happy I found ice on the base. Okay. Oh man. I am upside down. How do I know that from so far away? Well, it looks like I can see where the W is where the solar panel is. See, look at that. 31 oxygen remaining. Oh, oh, stop. Flew by my base. Aha. And that's how you stop really fast, apparently. Alright, well, no luck on finding gold. Uh, so I'm gonna go ahead and like dock real quick. I'm above it, aren't I? Whoa. Wrong button. I'm way above it. Alright. Let's tilt it. Is that close? Can't tell. There we go. Alright. So lock it in. Turn off the engines. All right, well, thanks for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Be sure to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Do all those fun things that we all love. All us YouTubers love you guys to do. Um, Still looking for names for my little miner and my big ship. I know the big ship. Like, let's wait on that one. But this little miner is pretty good. I want to keep it. Uh, so it needs a name terribly, terribly bad. But like, we got to get a name for this guy. Uh, so yeah. Um, but thanks for sticking around. If you made it all the way to the end, uh, let me know what you think. Um, I need to figure out an outro. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.